There shouldn't be anyone in the bathroom. Anything like that. There shouldn't be stuff, but I'm gonna put that in front of there, just in case. Because I want to do my little video. I just did one, so I go to upload it, and it was gone. So, what I said in that is, one of the things that I don't respect about organized religions is from Sikhs, the last guru, anytime somebody tells you, there won't be anyone after me, between Joshua with Catholicism and all the other shit, they're full of crap. The Sikhs that don't follow that there was a final guru have sense. The ones that do follow that are following someone who goes against what they originally were even founded on, which was basically for as long as there's earth, there would be saints guarding it. And different gurus. Regardless of bullshit. I was saying something about you don't want to be Jewish. Even if you have heritage or any line with that, all of the Orthodox are doing are sitting on you and trying to experience sin through you while trying to lie about what they are. You don't have to do that. 3 weeks in nature with someone natural, they're going to accept what you pop out looking, what you act like. You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised. And it's free. Then you don't have to have that consolidation of that other stuff. I feel like I'm getting shot with electromagnetic weapons pretty much daily. And I came out about a New York City defense manual for that type of weaponry so that it exists on a point where we have to have defense manuals and we can admit publicly that it exists enough that they'd be shooting people who don't want to sing or do other stuff for Judaism. I don't want to sing for Hollywood. I sing for myself and I sing when I want to. That's it. After I was really pushy about that and that I never date a Jew, they got violent. Well, I said they're terrible. Hindus are terrible too. They'll brain numb a higher line that falls in a caste system to try to steal their seed or fake motherhood. I'm like, according to nature, you ain't mothers. You're murderers and you belong in Midian. Don't follow any of that. And in the last video, I did my little gargle thing. Something projected out that doesn't make sense. So whenever there's a little bit of proof, there's probably somebody trying to fuck with me. So we'll try to upload this as fast as possible. And if I do manage to get, I think it's like 50 subscribers, then I can do a live video and then whatever's happening, you'll see it. Right now, like, they just delete it and mess with me. I'm never dating one of them, and I don't bow to terrorism. So the more they try that shit, the more angry I get as an American. I'm like, no, shut up. As much as young and obnoxious as we seem to places like China, which I know sometimes to older brothers like that, we look really obnoxious. Something about the little brat at the dinner table going, no. There's a little bit of something there. No wonder the Japanese don't want a Jew in there. Ugh. I'm not saying they really won't, but I wouldn't. Jewish people that are being inhabited by the Orthodox need to go to nature 3 weeks away. 3 weeks. No electricity. You'll feel better. That I have to like. I have a choice. Just try to make it away from the graveyard. Phew. These are terrible people, and I mean terrible. Luckily, if you try to record now, something happens with your phone. With Android phones, anyway. They'll beat you, fake whole relationships, and it's like, I've never willingly dated any of you. So if they even say it, arrest them, because they're part of human trafficking. If you guys afflicted with the Orthodox, there is a way. And it's the Orthodox of any religion. Catholics are fucking nuts. They human traffic. Think they're crazy that believe the last guru. You're not going to tell the world they're not going to have gurus. What would the world be for the duration of it? There's common sense issues there. Stop spitting in people's food. Leave buttholes alone. Stop this whole two-finger connection crap. Yucky. Oh yeah, I'll go. There's still some in here. There's very little in these cups when I do it. So if I do it normally, like I know how to gargle. I say like a lot more when this is less. And I was talking about somebody tried to afflict me with a reflective or a mirror demon because it wanted to mess with my perception of reality. Happened right after I was around this being called Gil. I almost felt like I was trapped in a mirror after that. I said it doesn't seem to have a lot of reality to it. It seems like it's also a fake. But that's what you would be if you ever brain numbed a woman to try to get her kid. And I had nightmares after that of her trying to have me raped by some young Indian boy that she had bought and trying to sit on my face and going, this is the closest I can get to motherhood. Sure as crap. 9 months later, that thing was pushing out a kid. I get the feeling one of them tried to force me after beating to go do something and then beat me in the gut trying to do some magic from a fallen Kabbalah thing to try to force their liquid in there. Well, there's ways out of that too. they're horrible when you're homosexual in that community. Most of those Orthodox are gay for older men. I refuse to listen to anything that would ever try to talk through someone else's body. They have the creepiest voices. Winning! Even though they deleted a video and I probably got hit in the head. Winning! That's the thing about the American spirit. It just doesn't quit. Like I said about China and your older brother, sometimes the little kid at the table is like, you're not going to tell any of us what to do. Like, that's just not going to happen. That, I don't know what happened when Trump touched that cube over there, but since then, he's been different. Terrible. Terrible. That's it. Terrible. But let's see if we can upload the video fast enough that it doesn't get deleted. Too bad there's not a way to do it where, you know, it just, I don't know, while I'm recording.